came off quite a bit towards close, and 0.75% gain when we started, but they end both indices end with about a 0.5% odd gain today. Sectorally, real estate, metals, IT was higher. Perhaps the only lone loser as a sector which was down was the FMCG pack, which saw some red. Rima.
Well, the picture on the banks was mixed. So on one hand, you had Yes Bank cooling off, down 7%. Bank of India, Dhanalakshmi Bank, IDBI Bank under pressure. PNB as well, lower by 1.5%. But on the flip side, UCO Bank hits a fresh 52-week high, a 14% gain on that. This month itself, the stock has rallied close to about 68%. RBL Bank, Punjab and Sindh Bank, these were a couple of the other big movers. IOB as well, add that to the list of gainers, up nearly 5%. New India Insurance and GIC were some of the other big movers. Idea, it rallied hard on very large volumes. Volumes today are much higher, close to 5 to 6 times the daily traded turnover. Idea ends up with a gain of about 8%. On the losing side, Colgate Palmolive slips 4%. Page Industries a bit subdued, down 3.5%. Paytm as well posts the 850 crore buyback. The stock ends lower by 1.7%. The street clearly not enthused. Nigel?
Well, that's right. A few other names that did pretty well. Just take a look at the move on Suzlon. Quietly, that stock has moved up again, close to around 8% in trade today. The street clearly is reading something into it, and the delivery details as well are telling you that there is some big collection that's going on. So let's see whether or not there is some news flow and whether they can sustain. Keep in mind, it's been one of the big wealth eroders in the last 10 years or so. Moving to the other stocks that did well, housing themes did well. GIC Housing, well, that one was flying away in today's trading session. You had PNB Housing as well, that was up and about. And you had India Bulls Housing Finance as well, that did pretty well in today's trading session. Moving to a few more gainers, PPAP Automotive from the auto ancillary names, well, that stock was up and about. Zodiac Clothing as well was up close to around 8%. Remember, some of these stocks we don't talk about very regularly, but they made it to the list because they moved up on high volumes. Finodex Industries as well was up close to around 7.5%. All in all, the mid-cap and the small-cap indices, they were really the place to be. You had big gainers out there, while for the Nifty itself, well, we ended rather subdued with a gain of close to around 35 points or thereabouts. For the time being, we'll slip into a short break. We'll see you on the other side.